Welcome back, buddies. Today, I will show you an American dark comedy film from 2020, titled The Hunt. Spoilers ahead. Watch out and take care. Have fun. A woman, Athena, is seen sitting on her desk, texting. She's texting with her friends, sharing memes, when they start talking about the manor and the hunt. A stewardess leans over to a man, asking him if he would like something to eat. She says, they have caviar, but he isn't interested, and goes on to list things that can only be made in a kitchen. When the stewardess tells him that, he makes some smirky remark and asks for champagne. She goes to get it, and when she comes back to pour it, suddenly a man stumbles inside, scaring her and the others. The champagne man says that one of them is awake. Then, an older gentleman jumps up and tries to calm the stumbling man, telling him he's a doctor. He makes stumbling man lie down on the towels and stabs him with a pen, to the surprise of everyone there. The stumbling man isn't dead, so he flings a bottle around, until Athena walks in and stabs him with her shoe. The others mention something about eat not even starting yet. But, as Athena cleans her shoe, says that there is no sentimentality in war. The older man from before drags the stumbling men into another compartment of the plane. He's still alive and asks for help. But, unfortunately, the blonde woman he calls to is unconscious. Later, the same woman wakes up outside, with a gag in her mouth, which she can't take off. She stands up, and sees another woman, with a gag, across a river, making a makeshift compass. The woman acknowledges her existence for a second, but walks away in the same time, while a man walks by behind the blonde woman. She follows him to a field, with a giant crate in the middle. A few other people are seen approaching the box. One of them says it's a trap, but the man still goes to open it. The others hide. He opens the crate and a pig runs out. Then, he looks inside, and pulls out a rack filled with weapons. All of the people in the field go toward the crate, including the blonde from before. She finds the keys to the gags, and helps one of the people out of it. No one knows what's happening. Suddenly, someone starts shooting at them, so they all hide. The blonde thinks she dodged a bullet, but suddenly gets shot. One of the people on the field shoots towards the place from where the bullets came from, but get killed too. The others are still hiding. A woman runs out and falls in a ditch, so one of the guy goes to help her, only to find her impaled, though still alive. He helps her up with great labor. They run for life. Unfortunately, he steps on a landmine and explodes into pieces of flesh and bone. Another guy manages to run away from the shooting. He gets to a fence. Someone approaches, and he almost shoots him. But it's the man who opened the crate. Two others run towards them. They all climb over the fence, except the crate man. He gets shot with an arrow and decides to face his attackers, only to be killed moments later. The other three escapes and get to a gas station. The owners are couple, thinking these people are robbing the place. Blue Shirt tells them they don't want their money, he just wants to know where he is. They tell him that he is in the state of Arkansas. He asks for the phone and calls 911. He explains their situation. But it seems that police is talking nonsense for a few moments, and later agrees to trace the call and be there soon. The woman eats a cookie, and immediately chokes on it, like it's been poisoned. Suddenly, the couple wear gas masks, and throw smoke grenade at them. Right before the blue shirt can shoot the couple, the old man kills him first. The couple choke the other one with grenade, and then kill him too. The woman vents the gas station. Later, they clean it up and dispose the bodies. Then the couple get a call on the radio. They tell the women on the other end that they managed to kill 3 of the prey. The woman on the radio tells them another one of the prey is approaching their way. They prep the gas station as she walks towards it. When she walks in, she finds them ready and warmly greeting. She is Crystal. Crystal asks for a box of cigarettes and brings out her emergency money. Then, she asks what state she is in. The woman answers her as she gets her change. She is a smoker and know the price of a pack in Arkansas, so, when they give her the wrong change back, she comes to a conclusion that this couple are not actual shopkeepers, they are faking it. So, Crystal attacks them. She grabs the shotgun from under the counter, kills the man first, then the wife. Crystal checks the gas station and finds the bodies, then grabs some rubber bands and ammo. She drops her jacket and leaves the station. There is a truck in front, so she goes to check it out. First, she sees that the plates are fake, Croatian ones underneath. Then, she finds a tripwire connecting the door with a bomb. She hears the others talk on the radio, which she snatched earlier from those couple, and she hides in the bushes. Hunters are looking for her because they cannot communicate the couple from the station. They send a drone to check the station out, but someone shoots it down. The man that shot the drone appears, smashes the drone further, and as he goes toward the truck, Crystal stops him, telling that it's rigged. She tells him by shooting the drone. He basically told them that they are at the gas station, then starts walking towards some train tracks she saw earlier. The man follows her. He tells her he has a theory about why they're here, being hunted down. Apparently, he had read an article about a group of liberal elite that kidnap people and take them to a manor to hunt them down. Crystal doesn't really believe in his theory. Suddenly, she hears a train approaching and tells the men to run so they could catch up to it. They hop the train. And once inside, they find a group of immigrants hiding. The man says that they're not real, that they're crisis actors. They also don't speak English. Crystal isn't convinced in his theories. Suddenly, the train stops, and the military police searches the compartments. Crystal and the man, along with the immigrants, surrender. The police is frisking them. Then, the man in red shirt decides to tell one of the officer that the two of them is American, and the refugees are actually crisis actors. The officers don't speak English and step aside when one of the immigrants speak to the man in fluent English with an American accent. That immigrant tells him that he is the only actor and the man needs to calm down. Hearing this, the man in red shirt freaks out. He tackles the immigrant and put a grenade in his pants. As everyone else hides, the immigrant blows up into pieces. Next, Crystal is in a truck being taken to a refugee camp. Once there, she is taken to an officer who asks for her papers. She asks where she is, and when they don't answer, starts guessing and finally guesses right, Croatia. She asked them to call American embassy, but instead, they bring in Dawn, another person that were hunted along with her. The two of them go to the camp kitchen to eat, while Dawn keeps sharing the same theories with her, like the guy in red shirt. Suddenly, an official from the American embassy shows up to pick them. Later, they are seen riding with him through the woods. Dawn has told him everything about their predicament. The official is shocked by hearing this, saying he will contact the State Department and the military to find the people that haunted them. Crystal realizes that there is something strange about the guy, knocks him out, and pushes him out of the car. Then she backs up over his head, thus killing him. She finds a gun in his jacket. While she looks through the trunk, Dawn is freaking out, as she has killed the official, until he looks inside, and sees the guy in red shirt, who was with Crystal before, dead. She finds a map, and Dawn thinks that they are the only two left. Dawn wants to leave the place by the car, but she says no. She wants to use the map to find the people who are hunting them and retaliate. She tells him a gruesome story her mother used to tell her. Then, the pig suddenly appears again. At the bunker, the people who are hunting Crystal and others are chatting about what is politically correct and what is not. One of them is a soldier, their consultant. He advises them to be quiet, but they just make fun of him. Athena's voice is heard over the radio, telling them to shut up. One of them goes out to pee, and when he gets to a tree, Dawn distracts him with the pig, and Crystal kills him. Back at the bunker, The group hears a noise outside. The soldier gives them instructions on what to do, which they barely follow. All of them are scared, so, when Dawn drops the pig inside, they shoot it dead. The woman is upset that they killed the pig. Then, suddenly, Crystal kills one of the men, and shoots at the others. She incapacitates the soldier, then, stabs the woman with an arrow. She fights one of the other men for a rifle, but, he takes out the ammo. Crystal finds another bullet in the chamber and shoots him. After that, she goes to the sniper rifle, and kills the last one. She thinks she has got them all, but, suddenly, the soldier tackles her, and, they fight. Crystal pulls a pipe out of the ceiling, beats him up with it, but, doesn't kill him. The stabbed woman is still alive. Crystal picks up a gun and goes to shoot her, then Dawn shows up, he finds a gun, and Crystal tells Dawn to ask the woman, why they were hunting them. She gives a stupid answer and Crystal wants to kill her. Dawn stops her, saying she is a woman, and should be spared. Crystal asks the woman if she could afford mercy because she is a woman. She answers no. Crystal shoots her. Dawn freaks out, and suddenly Athena's voice appears on the radio, asking Dawn if he got Crystal. Hearing this, Crystal points her gun at Dawn. Dawn says he is not one of the hunters, as Athena keeps asking what's going on over the radio. She tells Dawn to kill Crystal, as Dawn pleads with Crystal not to trust the woman on the radio. At one point, out of the confusion, Dawn tries to shoot Crystal, but Crystal shoots him first. Then, Crystal tells Athena that Dawn is dead, and Athena challenges her to come and get her. Crystal sits down next to the soldier and has a civil conversation. She reveals that she is a soldier too, and previously served in Afghanistan. She asks him where Athena is. He denies to answer. Crystal tells him that she won't give up, and start pressing his wound. Finding no other way, he tells her where Athena is hiding. He gives her the address, but warns her that Athena was preparing for this hunt for months. Moment later, Crystal kills him. A flashback to 1 year earlier takes us to Athena's office, where two people from the company are waiting for her. They talk about the text message she had about the hunt. She says it was only a joke. They tell her that there are people who believe that it's true. Athena laughs. But the man is persistent, calling it a possible PR nightmare, telling her that she has to step down from her position, like her other friends, from that group text chat. She asks for a list of the people that have made the conspiracy theory about her hunting human being. Another flashback to 8 months prior the hunt. The group is choosing the people that will be a part of the hunt. They have difficulty in choosing, but Athena tells them to continue. Suddenly the slide shows a picture of Crystal, while the man presenting the slide reads her opinions about Athena. She gets angry, and chooses Crystal as her arch nemesis. In the present, Crystal is walking towards a manor. Athena talks to her on the intercom, saying that if she does not leave her gun there, she will activate the C4 under the gate. So, Crystal leaves the gun there, and walks in. Beethoven is heard in the background, as Crystal walks inside the house, and sees the picture of herself and other victims on Athena's wall. Athena is waiting for her in the kitchen, cooking. She asks if Crystal killed Dawn, but doesn't tell Crystal if Dawn was one of the hunters. Crystal doesn't know who Athena is, but it seems Athena mistaked Crystal for someone else, with same surname. They talk about why Athena organized the hunt, and make fun of her for doing it for wrong reasons, and coming full circle, and making conspiracy theory reality, and also because she has the wrong Crystal. The woman that posted the awful conspiracy theories online about Athena was another Crystal with the same surname as hers. After everything is revealed, Crystal grabs a knife and goes after Athena. They fight savagely, equaling in strength and stamina. Crystal throws everything she can find at Athena, including an expensive bottle of champagne, which Athena manages to save from shattering. Crystal kicks her over the fireplace, but Athena gets a shotgun, and goes after her upstairs. They fight for the gun, but Crystal pushes her down the stairs, and jumps down. Athena goes for a knife next and stabs Crystal. They fight outside for a moment and get to the kitchen again, where Athena stabs Crystal with a vegetable cutter, but as Athena kicks her, Crystal pulls her and stabs her with other end of the cutter. After a few moments, Athena dies but Crystal survives. She gets up, eats the toast, and closes her wound with a blowtorch. She cleans herself up and put on one of Athena's dresses, as well as her shoes. Before she leaves, she takes the expensive champagne. Then she walks outside and finds Athena's private jet. When she walks inside the jet, she tells the stewardess and the captain that she killed their bosses, she threatened them with a gun, and ordered them to take her home. She seats down and the stewardess serves snack and champagne. Crystal invites her to eat and drink with her. That's the end. Make sure to subscribe and turn on notification by clicking the bell, so you can watch more videos like this. Thanks for watching.